Hey there friend, come gather near. Paula's crafty corner's here. Diamond dots and yarn so bright. Crafts and walks in Irish light. By the loud where breezes sing. Latch hooks dance and new crafts spring. Every beat and loop's a smile. Stay and craft with me a while. Welcome to Paula's Crafty Corner, where the lake winds laugh and wander. Northern Ireland heart.
Hi guys, it's Paula. And if you're new to my channel, you're very welcome. And if you're returning, as always, welcome back. Now today I thought I would do a bit of a whip and chat on my Feel Art PR painting that I got in the other day. It's Nouveau Lily Maiden, it's called. Now I forgot in the unboxing video the other day, I forgot to mention about their summer sale, although I did put it in the description. But their summer sale is running from June 20th until August the 9th, and if you spend $100 you save 20%. Spend $150 plus you get 25% off, or if you spend $200 plus you save 30%. But during the sale period, if you spend over $100, you'll also get a $15 gift card on any order. You don't need any codes or anything. The discounts are automatically applied at your checkout. You will receive the gift card via your email or by text. These are some of the ones that are featured here, if you can see, in the summer sale. There's Artemis, there's Blue Mosaic, I've completed that one. There's Carousel Horse, there's the Clockwork Realms one, I quite like that one. You can do a custom if you want as well. In their sale, there is part of their Dark Fairy Tales series, the Sleeping Beauty. I have completed this one and I just love the way that turned out, that one. You have Dreaming in Colour, that's by the artist Tad Jones, the same as Fleur for the Dramatic as well. You have the Red Meow Hood kit, and you have Peter Pan. So guys, I would advise you to go and check them out, and they have something for everybody. They're new. This one was part of 6 of their new stained glass series one. You can see there's the butterfly, there's the ruby rose, there's the owl. Now I've seen these two unboxed, but I need to go and watch Vivian's Diamonds Around You. She got the owl, but it's gorgeous as well. And then that's the one I got there. And then you have the violet irises and the blush orchids. Now I don't actually remember seeing anyone getting these two. And then this one here, I really love this one for autumn. It's called Autumn Bounty, so I'm thinking the next one I get will be this one. I'm going to buy myself. And you have the flowers. I really love this little fairy as well there. She's called Flower Fairy. Moon Kiss Swan is beautiful as well. There by the artist Stefina. Let's see. Stefina. Oh, I couldn't even pronounce that second name. So the same as this one as well is by the same artist. And then you're going into your the 3 little bunnies. So guys, I would advise you to go and check Feel Art out. As I say, there's plenty for everyone, and take advantage of their summer sale if you can. Right, I'll just set that down there and we'll get started on this. Now, if you know me, you know I don't do sections, so I've been sort of working all over this canvas at the minute. So I'm going to start up here. You can see some of the special drills here that I've put down, and I put some white bees and yellow fairy dust here in the garland in her hair, and those are fairy dust. But I'm going to work here on number, what is it, number 4, 301. So we'll start up at the top and see how we get on. Now I forgot to bring my pen up, so I'm just going to use the Feel a Cart one. So I'll not be able to multi-place here. I had to take my my brace off because I can't hold the pen right with that one, so I just put my wee elasticated one. Look, it's full of Rocco's hairs because he was on the lap there. He's actually downstairs there where we were out today. He's off now he got off on Friday for 2 weeks. He always gets 2 weeks over July. Although in saying that, they have a big order that is coming in next week, so they've asked him would he come in a few days next week on his holiday, so he's going to do Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday for them, just to, because he drives the big shovel, so he has to go in and load the lorries and that. But he'll get well paid for it, the overtime during his holidays. But we went out there on Monday to a place called Castlewell Forest Park. It's about 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes away from us. It's this big forest park. It's beautiful. It has now I put up the short there of, we're sitting at the lake. There's a lake in it, and we were sitting at the lake there, if you want to check that out. But we sorry, I'm just seeing where the other number 4s are. I can get round now. It is very bumpy and very stony in parts, but I can get round it in my mobility scooter, and I always love going round it. Now it was warm, but underneath the shade of the trees and the little breeze coming off the lake, it was lovely. I was actually getting goosebumps at one stage. It was cool. Now it has a big there's a big castle there as well, which I forgot to take a photo of. And it has a whole there's loads of bike trails around it throughout the forest, and there's other walkways you can go. But for me and my scooter, we always go round the shore of the big lake, just go right round it. It's a lovely walk. And where we stopped there, it was nice. Just before that, we came across this couple as we were turning round into there, and they had now I'm not sure what breed of dog it was. It's a bigger dog, one of those shaggy type dogs, and it was friendly. And Rocco does love to say hello to other dogs. You know, Rocco is friendly, which is not, people think, oh, it's a Jack Russell, it's going to bite my head off. But no, Rocco is quite friendly. So the two of them were running around the grass there like for ages, and Rocco was trying to catch him and he couldn't quite catch him, and he was starting to bark. It was funny. But the two dogs, they were loving it. So then they moved on, and we just sat there for a while to let him catch his breath again. But it was funny. He was loving it. So we went there, and then of course, as I tell Wayne, it's tradition. Every time we go somewhere, I have to get an ice cream. So we come back to the car park, and there's a wee coffee hut, and there's always an ice cream van. So I got my 99 cone, as it's called. It's you get the cone, the whipped ice cream, and you get flake in it with. I had raspberry flavouring on it and a wee sprinkle of nuts on it. And Wayne got this big whippy tub, it was called, and my goodness, the amount of ice cream was in it. I should have got that one myself. And then of course Rocco got pop cups. And then on the way home, we just stopped off at McDonald's on the way home and got something to eat. But it was nice, it's nice to get out, to get a break and go somewhere. Now my uncle, he was with my dad, so he checks in on him, so he was okay. And then Rocco and I went down to Dad's yesterday. We sat down out Dad's back in the garden. Now it was shaded, so it was nice. Daddy's back is like a sun trap when the sun comes out. When the sun just hits the big summer seat thing he has down the back, it would roast you. But we were sitting out sort of early morning, and it was nice, just with a wee breeze coming before his cure come in to make his lunch. And then my uncle, my aunt's husband, he always calls in every day around lunchtime to see Daddy. But I left because it was getting really, really warm. I didn't want. Well, I put Rocco on the bottom of my wheels because it was far too hot for him to walk home. It takes me from Dad's to my house. It takes me about 45 minutes to get home, so that was far too much for him to walk in the heat. So we left a bit early, and then I put him on my wheels for the majority of it. It's been quite warm this week. Now it's not as warm as over in England. Wales are getting it, but it's warm enough for me. Today was it 24 degrees, 25 degrees, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, I'm not sure, but it was warm. Now we went today, Rocco had to he had to go get his injection now that he's 1. He gets it, he'll be getting it every year now. So we went there first, and normally when we took Alfie to the vets, he absolutely hated it and was scared. But no, Rocco, there was a student vet in with the vet as well. Rocco was letting her pat him and fussing with him and all, and it was no bother till him. So he got the injection and then tested. His heart's fine, everything else is fine. He's a good weight, and he says he's in very, very good health. So he's got a clean bill of health for now. While he is totally hyper, Rocco. We went to then after that we just went straight from the vets down to a place called Crawfordsburn Forest Park. It's way down on the other side of Belfast. It has, well, there's a big forest park in it, but the forest park is not really suitable for mobility scooters or wheelchairs, so we don't go to that part of it. But You can walk down to the beach. There's actually a couple of beaches, but as you walk from the down to the first part, there's a big beach. Now it was, because it was a good day, it was actually quite crowded today. There was a lot of people there, but you can walk along like the coastal path, left and right, and both directions will take you down to the beach. Now I did take some video of it, so I'll maybe put it up in a short just to show you, but it's a lovely walk along, just listening to the sounds of the sea and the waves, and there was a right wee breeze blowing off from the sea. Now I did take a photo of Rocco on the beach, or sorry, a video. He was loving it, running up and down. He was chasing the birds and everything. But he won't go into the water. Rocco's a dog that he'll not go into the water or lake or anything like that there. He doesn't like it. But he did enjoy running along the beach. He was loving it. There's quite a few people there with dogs, and you've seen some of them in the water. But Rocco, no, he wasn't having any of it. So he wasn't. So we went as far one direction as we could go, down to what's called Crawfordsbourne Beach. Now I just sat, I can't get down onto that one with my wheel, so I just sat while Wayne took Rocco on down a wee bit till that one. It's not as big as the other one at the front, but it's still lovely nonetheless. I've seen some of the big it's called Stena Line over here. It's a big ship that take you to cross the water or wherever. Seen it going out. And then there was a few trailers out, or trawlers out on the sea. So then we'll come back, and we went back again to sort of the front bit where the beach is, and of course had to have an ice cream again. So the three of us went and sat on the wee, well, I was sitting on the scooter. Wayne and Rocco went and sat on the wee bench, and we all ate our ice creams. It was lovely. And then we went down to the opposite direction. Now it's a wee bit more hilly. There's one sort of big steep hill. It's not that it's big, it's just very steep, but you can get up and down it okay. It brings you down to a place called Halland's Bay Beach. Now that one down there was absolutely crowded. There was loads of people in that one. And you had the young ones with their music blaring, and some of them were posing in their bikinis and their wee shorts and all. It's funny. So we just walked right down to the end as far as I could go, and then just come back again, and then we sat. We'd brought sandwiches and things with us. So we sat up the car then and ate those, and just sat there for a while. It was lovely, I have to say. I really enjoyed it. You know, being down at the beach and the sea air around you, and I just love it. That would be my dream place to live, somewhere near a beach and the sea, that I could look out my window and see the sea. I would just love that. But you can only dream. But it's been good to get out, just the three of us. Those couple of days. Now I'll be going back down to Dad's myself the morning, because Wayne's going to paint the front windows and the door tomorrow, and I'll not have to bring Rocco with me because Wayne will be here. I brought him on Tuesday because Wayne had to go, his motorbike had to go for MOT, so that's why I brought him on yesterday, and it passed, so he's happy enough for now a while. But I'm sure he'll be looking to get out for a spin on the motorbike before he goes back to work again, especially in the good weather. Oh, my hand's getting sore. And it is getting very warm in this room. I have the window open, but there's no breeze coming in. I forgot to bring my wee fan up. I've been living at the fan this past while with that hot weather. It's been, well, I don't know how anybody sticks it any higher in the, if it was in the 30s, my goodness, I wouldn't be able to cope over here. I would just sitting permanently at a fan. Where's that? Oh, I dropped one. Any more number 4s? Oh, there's a big batch there. There's quite a lot of big areas of colour blocking in this painting, so I can go to town on my multi-placer. There are, is it nine bags of black in this one, just for the whole background and for the stained glass, the window right round her, and then for the outlines. But I quite like the way they've rendered her face there. They've done it really well, and the skin colours just turned out very well. Now she just reminded me of an Irish maiden just when I looked at her. That's why I had to get this one. Plus I like to do portrait style paintings. The last one I did, Candlelight and Roses, I absolutely loved that one. That was my favourite one so far, but we'll see how this one turns out. But Candlelight and Roses is definitely my favourite one I've done so far. Now the custom I did, I still haven't got a frame for it. I keep forgetting to order the frame of my boys there. Look at the sparkle on that one. I'm still undecided. Let me know, guys, would you put one of those, cut these off and get one of those magnetic holders, to hang it up with, or would you get a proper frame for this one? Because it is going downstairs in the living room. But let me know what you think, because I'm undecided which one to get, proper frame or the other one. I do have one of Wayne and I in those magnetic frames downstairs in the living room. It's a big 60 by 80 and it's been up there for, I would say, maybe 4 or 5 years, and it has never come out of that magnetic frame, and I never glued it in. So that's why, I don't know, I'm undecided if I want a proper frame or just a normal frame. So let me know what you would do in the comments. Oh, this pen's actually okay for oh sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing here. It's okay for, well, it's okay for single placing. I would use these mostly for crystal rhinestones and picking up special drills, but it's been okay. I haven't got any wax on the painting here, so you can use this one for single placing. Though I would like to see, especially with these big, these big, say 50 by 70s or 60 by 80s, I would love to see Felic art come out with a big, a bigger tray, especially one with a lid would be really, really good. So you never know. They're very receptive to feedback, Felic art, because quite a lot of people asked for the sticker sheet and they came out with that. So you never know, maybe they'll bring out a new bigger tray for us. Right, I'll just fill this wee bit in and then I think I'm going to stop it there because my wrist is getting very sore. Well, it's not just my wrist, it goes up right up my arm into my shoulder, and this movement all the time it does get very sore after I'm diamond painting, so I haven't been doing it as much lately. I don't sit as long as I used to. I used to be able to sit and diamond paint for a few hours at a time downstairs, but I don't do it as long now because it just gets far too sore. And then when I'm on my scooter going down to Dad's, because I'm holding on to Rocco's lead with that hand, and when he pulls, when he's on a short lead, if he sees a dog or crossing a road or whatever, I have him on the short lead, and if he goes to pull, he just pulls that shoulder and it is really sore. There's a dog actually down, you go just down the road here, and there's like a wee slip road. It's not that long before you turn round and go down to onto the main road. But there is houses there, and there's a golden retriever in one of the houses there, and there's like one of the what do you call it, they have a wooden fence around it, but one of the boards is missing, so the golden retriever always sticks his head out. But Rocco, for whatever reason, I don't know, normally he's friendly with dogs, but he just doesn't like this dog. I think it's maybe because I would stop at the start. I used to stop and pet it and talk to it and that, and I think maybe that's it. I don't know, but for whatever reason he knows when we're coming up to it where it is and all, and he starts getting a bit anxious. Even if I put him on the wheels to get past it, but he's barking and whining and growling till we get past it, and the poor golden retriever will not come over now when he's gone past. The big golden retriever is afraid of Rocco. It doesn't stick his head out because Rocco barks at it. It's quite funny. And then there's another street we'll go down on the way to Dottie's, and it's near the bottom of the street, and there's a wee what do you call those wee dogs? I call them Ewoks because that's what they remind me of, the Ewoks from Star Wars. Shih Tzus. There's a wee Shih Tzu sits in the window, and he knows where, what house and all it is, so we get down and he actually jumps up on the window. Now their windows are low down, the windowsill, so Rocco can jump up his front paws on the windowsill, and this wee Shih Tzu in the window, and the two of them are barking at one another. It's quite funny. He's certainly a little character, Rocco. Oh, he is. Right, I think I will leave that there. Not that I got that much done, but a little is better than nothing. Oh, it is. So I'll put that on. So I'll give you, well, I'll try and give you a wee look at this. And show you how much I have done. If I can put you up a wee bit. So, you can see, as I say, all these special rows right the whole way right round there. There's the pink and the lilac and the green. And as I say, they have rendered her face really, really well. And the hair coming down. So that's, I have put my own special drills in it because it only came with these special drills, the rounds, the faceted rounds. But I have put like a dark yellow and a light yellow fairy dust. And I just love the way they've rendered these flowers. I put, you can see the red and the green AB there in the middle of those. And I'm going to put, I'm not sure what colour I'll put in here for these ones, but I just love the way they've done those lilies. And that is Lily Maiden. I can't even show you properly, she's that big. So guys, if you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up on your way out. Really does help my channel, and it has been growing. Recently I hit 600 subscribers the other day, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you that subscribers and who likes and comments and shares my videos. I just appreciate it all so much. So guys, you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. I'm filming this on Wednesday evening. Must be around about 6 o'clock or so by now. So guys, you all take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Subscribe, like and share. Come back again to Paula's Crafty Corners home, where my home is always open. Crafts and wonder, love is shown. Thanks for visiting, my friends. Until next time, God bless, keep safe. Northern Ireland, heart and hand, crafting dreams.